We need to glorify our writers more, give them better paychecks so that they can spend time writing good stories.
Where the industry can improve towards women is having washrooms for women. That's something that I notice on all the sets.
If I don't find logic in something, I tend to voice it out whether somebody sitting in front of me likes it or not. I can't stay mum.
It feels nice that you are as integral a part as your male counterpart, or not, but you're an integral part of that series or that show or that film, and your opinion matters.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. This is a Women's Day special panel, and of course we should be celebrating women every day. But when we have one day, we make sure we make most of it. I am with this panel of wonderful ladies. There's one thing common in them. They are fearless. They've led their lives by their own rules, and their choices have also reflected that. Thank you for joining in, ladies.
Thank you.
I want to know, what are the stories about women that you think we haven't told yet and we need to? So I will ask, why don't you start, Divya?
So, Rudrani, I think we are on our way pretty much. Right now, I go by what I see, the kind of work I see around and what is offered to me. I think that's the only criteria that one can gauge by. And I do think a vast variety is coming up for actresses. And I'm loving it that also there's no, what do you say, एक age का वो डाल देते थे ना पहले कि we need this one, a housewife only for 25 and all that. Now they take an actor and they see wherein. I mean, it's flexible. It's flexible every which ways. Now the layers have become way far more. It's not a straight character ever. अगर होता है तो उसको सब कहते हैं अच्छा ठीक है straight तो बहुत boring है अभी क्या करेंगे. There was a time earlier when you see so many actors have lived their entire lifetime doing the similar kind of roles and making like a career out of it and super successful careers out of it. Now that thinking of actors and the audience and the makers is changing, where everyone wants to experiment. Everyone is wanting to do something different. Like Surveen said in an earlier one that I wanted to, not be in a certain box. I don't want to be bored by myself and say कि मैंने ये role तो किया हुआ है अभी मैं दोबारा से क्यों करूँ. So, but these kind of roles have started coming in. This year when I shot for 3 projects, this 2021, and every set I went, I looked into the mirror and I said, hey, लड़की तो कभी पहले देखी नहीं है. तो अच्छा लग रहा है to see a different image of you, to go right ahead where people invest in what you believe in, people trusting in your capabilities and in what they're writing for you. So I think that's a great thing. And vis-a-vis roles, I think there are so many biographies of women that need to be told, and so many of them. I mean, I can't even count them. But there are people who are starting making it, but वो फिर से वो women oriented का tag अगर आएगा तो फिर वो बात नहीं बनती. उसे एक फिल्म की तरह प्रेजेंट करना चाहिए कि ये एक अच्छी बायोग्राफी आई है. So yeah, that's that.
I have an idea. I was daydreaming when you asked this question. I started dreaming. See, all of us, क्या हुआ नहीं है उसके बारे में I started dreaming and I was like, ha! And all of us could be action heroines and we were like, hey! And then, we all of us,
I love you.
I saw so cute. We saw all of us, I saw all of us like coming soon. That is something I want to do, Rudrani. All of us, can you imagine that? Isn't that amazing?
With the heels on.
I love it.
Superhero movies with a cast of 5 women of all different ages. Yeah. That would be a good start.
Superhero,
I'll twist it for you a little bit more, Kalki, and I'll add this part to it. Sorry, Surveen, you were saying something?
No. I said superheroes, not superheroines.
Sorry, just ignore us. We're just chatty.
Yes. What do you think are the complexities about women that people are still uncomfortable to watch on screen, and people are not writing that well about also when it comes to it? It can be anything, any aspect of womanhood that you feel people are still extremely uncomfortable exploring, and the stories are extremely few.
The sex life of a middle-aged woman. Yeah, that's one.
I think that's true. Women of another sexual orientation. Very uncomfortable to watch for most people. Yeah, I mean, everybody is uncomfortable I mean, they have been uncomfortable. They are. I don't know. I don't. There have been times when I'll be very honest and I'll confess, I have been very uncomfortable in the past. I just feel there has to be more acceptance. There have to be women, even behind. I'm saying backstage. Women backstage have to be more fearless in telling such stories, right? I feel women have become far more open in talking about these things, in bringing up a conversation and having a dialogue. And I think that is the start of it. It's very, very important to do that.
I think over the decades in our industry, there have been a lot of male filmmakers, I think, which was your first part of your previous question, that there have been male filmmakers and we have to celebrate those filmmakers as well. You know, there have been films like Achut Kanya that was made in 1936, starring Devika Rani and Ashok Kumar, which was about two people who are from different caste and how they break the barrier of that and fall in love. Or there are films like Sujata. Now, of course, is the time to actually there's so much happening, and as an actor I think all of us are getting such wonderful opportunities right now. We are not repeating our characters. There are different roles that are being explored, so I think this is the time to really push the envelope and tell stories. When you said about biographies, I'd love to watch Sudha Murthy's biopic. I think she's somebody who invested in her husband's company Infosys 10,000 rupees as a, she did that for that company, and today she's the director. She's been she's one of the most celebrated authors in the country, and leads a really simple life. I would love to watch a biopic on Sudha Murthy, maybe. Yeah.
Or I just remembered about a story where I would like to watch a woman maybe, or portray maybe, or watch who has to be an alcoholic maybe, and then why is she going through that? Because that's a completely different, not only alcoholic but any such thing which is like, which will make us, oh, women is doing that, so.
I also want to see, I mean, it's very relatable to me right now. I also want to see a film or any kind of content being made about a working mother.
Oh, yeah.
A working mother feeling the guilt of leaving their child, but also following their passion, working towards their ambition, and yes, accepting the fact that, yes, it's okay, I'm a mother, but I'm ambitious. Yeah. I'd love to see that. I'd love a far more open dialogue on that.
Inspired by Surveen and Kalki, I'd like to watch a film where a girl within her 30s is divorced and wants to fall in love again. I'd love to watch that.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. I would love to watch a film where a girl who's grown up watching Bollywood films has ideas of Bollywood romance, and then her bubble bursts.
I am a living example.
Yeah. I think all of us.
Grown up on Yash Chopra movies and
All
I'm
of us.
ruined.
This is a
I'm
long
looking for
conversation.
romance like that.
We've been romanticizing the Bollywood romance for way too long. We need to really address this very soon.
But it's so funny. It feels like the moment you grow up, or with growing years, you feel like, what, women don't have stories when they're 40s? They don't have a story to their life? Yeah. At 50, a woman doesn't have a story to their life? Yeah. I mean, why? Why stay clear of that?
A lot of actors, a lot of female actors say that, when they want to take charge and still make changes in the script, or, ask for certain things to be a certain way, ask certain sensitivity, it is not always met with the same kind of response if the male lead or if another male actor would have done it. And they said that, why is that so? Why is it our voices are still, sort of considered to be secondly important? Kalki, would you like to throw some light on this? What do you think about it?
If the story is about a male hero in which the woman is like cheering him on, yeah, that's going to be the case, and that's going to be the gaze from which the director sees the film. But you have to think about who the story, who's telling the story. The director is telling a story. If you're choosing content and you're choosing stories which balance out the characters, where you don't just have a hero or a heroine and you don't just have like bad and good, when you start having complex scripts and when you start having complex stories, then you start to treat each of these characters like human beings before their gender, you know, and I think we, in those scripts you can recognize, because you don't have a character which says auntie number 2, or doctor, some, just, like, just because they haven't bothered giving the character name, because it's a side character, that's one of the giveaways when you're reading a script. So it's about choosing the right kind of content. I think that's where it begins.
It's a good sign, I think, for movies. And I never really believed in it earlier. It's called having workshops.
Yeah.
So, मतलब पहले कोई कहता था ना, come for workshops. I was like, नहीं, सीधा set पे मिलते हैं ना. But I didn't realize how much it changed me. I did a film, and I didn't have many dialogues in it, though I'm throughout in that film. The director said, just come for the workshop. So, and there, they're insisting that the female lead comes for the workshop. Like you just said, do they ask for your opinions? Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Things are changing. Directors want to know how you see your role, how you perceive your role, how you perceive the film in general. They want your opinions now. It matters because now it's an entire complete teamwork that has come in, where everyone's opinions are taken. I think I'm also surrounded by some really good makers who I remember I'd gone to Sri Ram Raghavan, just like that. And he said, listen, I've written a script and you have to hear it. Give me your feedback. It feels so nice. So he changed it. He changed his angle to incorporate what I said because he really liked the idea. I said, yes, that's brilliant. So it feels nice that you are as integral a part as your male counterpart, or not, but you're an integral part of that series or that show or that film, and your opinion matters.
You know, I so agree with what Divya has just said, because it was literally music to my ears when I was shooting for a series called Decoupled that I'm doing. And what do you think, Surveen? It was just music to my ears. What do you think about this? And before every important scene, we would just kind of huddle together and say, okay, let's sit down and read, and you want to make this your own, you were given that liberty, you want to change, like Shweta said, keeping the obviously keeping the structure and the fabric and the purpose of what you're saying in place, intact. It's just amazing to find filmmakers, to find men who are doing this and bringing about this change.
Is it easy for you, or is it difficult for you to separate the art from the artist? Are you able to keep your own personal ideologies aside and work with people when it comes to a film? Or is that equally important for you?
Depends on if you're doing like a Candy Floss fun film. You just go out there and just have fun. Because that's what exactly that is meant for. Just go have fun and don't give it too much thought of, अरे अगर मैं ऐसा करती और ऐसा करती नहीं ज़रूरत. Just go have a blast. So that I think is sometimes just sufficient to just be and have fun.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you kind of bring in as human beings, you try and want to make sense of what's going on in this scene, and I don't think I can separate that. If I don't find logic in something, I tend to voice it out whether somebody sitting in front of me likes it or not. I can't stay mum. I can't stay shut.
Of course, blatantly no.
Yeah,
not
correct.
at all. Of course, you have your questions.
Absolutely.
I'm saying, but if a genre is like that,
Absolutely.
Then
Yeah, it's keep your brains at home.
As artists, I think we also have the responsibility to make that choice, what kind of work we are doing and who we are associating with, sure. But a lot of times you just do it, like if I think the choices that you make, like the characters, personally speaking, what I do, I can't write blogs about it. I can't go on Twitter and tweet about things. My activism is through my art. So if I'm doing, say, a Serious Men, and if I'm playing a Dalit woman who's divorced and who doesn't want to be labeled, who doesn't want to be seen as, given bias because she's a Dalit woman and she voices it in the film, that is somewhere an extension of who I am and what I think. If I am doing a Ray and the character is what I'm playing, of course it is something that I believe in. I did this film called Comedy Couple where, it's a couple doing comedy together. And that's what I believe in. So I think after a point I personally think that you have to make choices of what kind of work you're doing, and that becomes your voice, because it is not possible to keep up voicing your opinions, maybe on social media or telling people. I think it has to be through your art. So yes, it is not possible to separate art from artists. Not quite possible, because your work is truly an extension of who you are.
I don't know, yeah, because
You'd like to answer, Amrita and Tashi?
I have done a role where I
for sure.
I think there are times where you just do something, you just let go, because you do have to keep working. And, some of us, at least, I have issues where I need to pay bills and I need to take care of my family.
Yeah, I agree.
will.
Yes,
I
correct.
completely do not believe that, you can just be on this moral high ground and say, oh, I will only do art in a certain way. We all do have to keep going and keep working. At the same time, we are deeply complex creatures, because we constantly have to embody these characters, and so you do end up bringing your personal thoughts and ideas into the characters. So finding that balance in whichever way, whether it's like spending more time on those characters, or whether it's like slowly weaning away those other kinds of characters, you have to balance the two. I don't think it's possible in the world we live in today to not.
Well said, Kalki. And I would like to add that whatever we do, as you beautifully said, we need to own it. And that is it. Like, whether we do it for money or for some other things, if we can own it, then that's the point.
What are few things that you still hope that the industry will need to work upon, as all of us?
Writing is the biggest. I still think we need to glorify our writers more, give them better paychecks, so that they can spend time writing good stories. We're always fixing our scripts on sets. I'm sure all of us here have written our own scripts. And that's happening because most people are not giving the writers the time or the money for them to actually work on something properly. So I think that's something we can definitely take more of, like better script writing.
So well said, Kalki. I agree.
And content is, if it's king, then let it be queen too.
Yes.
For female characters, I'm saying, yeah, we are improving, but if it's
I think-
king, let it be queen too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I also want to see not just like candy floss women in films, but real women in films. I don't know why we tend to do that on OTT platforms and just refrain from doing that. Making good content with real people, with real characters, and let it be commercial. Why not let them marry each other?
I think where the industry can improve towards women is having washrooms for women. That's something that I noticed on all the sets, except for actors, female actors, and unless it's the line producer or the creative or the producer is a female, a lot of stylists, a lot of hairdressers, a lot of assistant camera persons, assistant directors, they don't have proper washrooms. And that's something that the industry really needs to look into. A lot of locations they don't have.
That's a very good point.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of times, I allow, you actually go out of your way and you say that please use the vanity. You leave the keys with them and you're like, please, because you're shooting in a place where there are not hotels or things around, and that's not taken care of. And I think that's really basic. That's really basic for women.
It's always great to see amazing women, being a part of amazing stories. Thank you once again, ladies. Happy Women's Day to all of you.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.